Welcome back to the iWealth podcast. I'm with my friend Mega Matt today, and I have a good question for you. You and I we riff on this all the time, so let's just do it here on the iWealth podcast. What are you looking forward to? I want to first know, what are you looking forward to, and then let's kind of back in on why you and I believe that that's so important, because I think it will help our audience when they're listening today.
Sure. In the short term, my daughter's at skate camp, so I'm getting to relive some of who I was when I was a little kid, and living vicariously through her and her crazy wild skate camp. And in the long term, I think right now I've got the camper van itch, and so the idea of building my own camper van and touring a little piece of the U.S. is very appealing. So I keep looking online and buying parts and nerding out over camper vans. But those are really the two big things that are giving me something to look forward to at this moment.
I just got done going through one of them. One of the things I was looking forward to is taking my son Corbin to Canada fishing. Okay. For 3 days. Like I've been a bad dad. I haven't had him there. I've been there as a kid myself. My grandpa and my dad took me, and I haven't brought Corbin there. So we did 3 days. Went to Canada, had shore lunch, did all that stuff. But I looked forward to it for the month coming up to it. You work hard, you do things, but it's like, hey, I get to take Corbin up fishing.
And that's really the key, is why were you working hard? When there's something to look forward to, you can do really, really, really hard things because there's something positive on the horizon. The horizon is bigger.
Dan Sullivan said, your future needs to be bigger than your past.
Yep.
And I think it's trying to get people to see the future, that it's actually better than your past. And if they believe it, I think they're going to have a better life. If they don't believe, if they think they're on a downhill slide, it's a tough place to be in. I got a really cool story. I had a client recently, this year, that was working in sales, about 75 years old. That client was told, hey, you're going to retire this summer. And was kind of ready to, financially was ready, but not emotionally. It was kind of their purpose. That's why I wrote Fish Don't Clap, And so what was interesting is I met with the client, and then about a month later, met him on the street. And said, hey, how's it going? That job's going to end up soon. What's going on? And he's like, you'll never guess what happened. And his whole energy was different, positive, happy. And I said, what's going on? And he said, my old company I worked for 15 years ago called me back and said, hey, why don't you come work with us? Could be part-time, but why don't you come work with us? We could use your skill set. We could use your help. And we'd love to have you back. And all of a sudden, this guy's whole energy changed to being positive because his future was bigger than his past. He had something important to look forward to in his future. That's the power of looking forward to something. It doesn't even have to be a trip. In this case, it was just the next job because he didn't want to sit on the couch.
Brad, and I just even think, even if you're not looking forward to something, just pick something, right? It doesn't even matter what it is. Pick something, and you give your brain that reassurance that, hey, I can do really hard things, right? And maybe the best example to compare it to would be if you got a kid that won't get off the couch or go get a job or go out and, take over the world. It doesn't even matter what the job is. Just go take a job, because even at the least, you'll figure out, hey, I don't like doing that. So pick something that you're looking forward to. And worst case scenario, you go, you know what? I didn't really like doing that. Okay, next on the list. But you've built that muscle of, I can do harder things. And then you've rewarded yourself by, even if it wasn't something that you loved, at least you did something, and in that you created forward momentum. And when momentum shows up, that's when really, really cool things happen. So no matter what it is, just pick something, and that'll tell you at least what you don't like, which will get you closer to what you are enjoying.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is something that we riff on all the time, and it's just so important that you look forward to that next thing. And it doesn't matter what that is, to your point, Matt. Just make it up and then start dreaming about it and work towards it, and then have yourself your reward, right?
There you go.
All right. Well, till next time, have a great day.